So, the last 2.5 weeks, I had a vacation from work. All right. And my goals got thrown off track, completely off track. And today I'm going to tell you the story of what happened and how you can prevent the same mistakes that I made. So, let me tell you the story about it. So, the break started off on a good foot. Okay. It was the weekend before Christmas. Right. Today that I'm recording this is January 7th. So it was the weekend before Christmas, a couple weeks ago. And I went back to Jersey in order to spend some time with my family. And I have some friends in Jersey too. So the first time I'm back, that's when the problem started right away. Okay. I was in a new place, a place that I'm not used to. I don't live with my parents. And realizing that I had some extra time with myself with the time off. So I decided to go to bed a little later the night that I got there. And that's the first problem right away. I realized that I was given the extra time off. I felt like I was able to be more complacent. And being in a new area, or in this case, technically an old one, however you look at it, knowing that I had no real job to go to the next day, it allowed me to be a little more laid back with my schedule. Now, this caused me to wake up later the next morning. And as most of you know, I go to the gym directly in the morning. Okay. So I woke up and I got to the gym this time a few hours later than I normally do. And then when I came from the gym, I spent about an hour taking a shower and getting ready. Something I would never, ever do. If I had worked that day, I would take no more than 30 minutes total. And once again, that was another mistake. Now, the upcoming week was Christmas. I was working about 8 hours a day on my YouTube channel, Instagram, helping other people. But as the vacation continued, the conditions got worse. It was good while it was happening because I was carrying tons of stress from work and having the time off actually helped. But I needed to not be facing this level of complacency that I had while doing this break. Okay, so another thing that happened to me now was that I injured my hamstring from overuse. So now I had to take a break from the gym. So I wasn't working and I wasn't in the gym. And taking the break from the gym made me even more complacent. And I was with my girlfriend for 8 days straight. Okay, and while she was here, I did not get much work done while she was here. BD says, I have a fun question for you. What is it? Okay, so at the end of the 2 weeks, before I get to there, so I had this culmination of not working out. I had a really relaxed diet, and I wasn't working because of the holidays. I wasn't working because of vacation, and I was traveling. I went to Texas. I went to Jersey. I was in New York, all within 2 weeks, and I was around my girlfriends and my family and my friends. So there's a lot of distractions. Clemson or Alabama tonight? I'm just picking a random one. Clemson. Sorry for all you Alabama fans out there. So at the end of the 2 weeks, which happened to be yesterday, I knew I had to get back into it. I had to stop the bleeding that was happening to me and my goals so I could continue down this unfulfilling path of eating a diet that wasn't necessarily healthy or not working out and not pushing myself to my maximum capacity. And as I'm analyzing what happened over the past few days, something came to me. I realized why I fell off. Having a job allowed me to have a built-in routine and built-in urgency. Now, allow me to explain what that means. I did not make a plan for the next 2 weeks of when I would wake up and when I would go to bed. I kind of winged it. I was like, I have this time off. I could do whatever the hell I want with it. I had no rules. So it was easy for me to stop doing a lot of things I would normally do. And with my job, it allows me to have a routine. Okay? I have a time that I need to be at work. I have a time that I need to go to bed. I have a time that I need to wake up. Okay. And this means that I have to get things done at a certain time as part of my routine. Otherwise, they won't get it done. Okay. And it's a cue right after I wake up for me to say, okay, I need to go to the gym. That's part of my routine. And the reason why I need to get it done is because otherwise I won't make it to work on time. And if I don't make it to work on time, I won't have a job. I won't have enough money to pay the bills. I won't be able to live. Right. So there's this built-in sense of routine. So when I wake up, I can't just sit around on my phone and play around on my phone because I won't be able to get all these things that I need to get done. So having that routine that is predefined, some structure, allows me to stay focused every day. Okay, that the routine is followed. Excuse me. It becomes a natural rhythm. I wake up, go to the gym, shower, change, get some work done, go to work, come back from work, get more work done, go on Instagram Live, talk to a friend, go to bed. That's the routine, right? But now there's the second part, which is urgency, which might even be more important than the first one. The second thing, that sense of urgency, and I hinted at this, was that I had to get my workout done in an hour. Otherwise, I would be late for work. Okay? Which means I don't really have another option. Okay? It's like I either get it done or I don't get it done. And I only have a limited amount of time. I have like 45 minutes to an hour to get my workout in. So you must have some built-in urgency, something that is under your ass that gets you fired up. For me, I have a large why. There's negative consequences of me not going to the gym. I will feel unhealthy, which will not let me be productive, which will not let me attack my goals at my fullest. Okay? I won't look as good, which will affect my confidence. I won't feel as good, which will affect my confidence, which affects me in every area of my life. These are negative consequences. So if you don't have these negative consequences or this large why, then otherwise you're just going to relax. Most people are naturally lazy. You have to do things to prevent yourself from being lazy. Okay? So, and this thing can come in the form of negative consequence, like I said, or a super positive benefit that's really motivating, or a large desire. You got to stop the bleeding. You must stop being unproductive. Start acting with some urgency. So how do you do that? You have deadlines that are imminent, impending dangers that if you don't do them, like I said, the fact that I might lose my health, and the health affects my productivity, and that affects the amount of money I can make, the amount I can provide for my family and my friends, right? That is huge. I need to keep that at its highest scale. I need to get my 8 hours of sleep. I need to work out. I need to eat healthy. So pick something that you absolutely hate, right? So for the sake of example, let's just say you hate washing the dishes. Okay, this could be anything. It could be you hate sleeping outside, something like that. Now, pick something that you need to get done. Some goal that you've been putting off, something that you've been putting off that you really don't want to do. Maybe it's making an online profitable business. Okay, that is a goal of mine. And if that's the case, now what you need to do is pick a friend or a family member or an accountability partner, someone who will make you do the dishes if you do not get it done. You have to do their dishes if you don't get it done, right? That is just the example. If you don't make the online profitable business by a certain date, then you have to do the dishes for them. And it's up to you. But you can use all of this. You can do all of this. And all of a sudden, what it does is it takes something from I'd like to do it to I'm definitely going to get it done. I don't put it to the side. When you start adding a negative consequence, or when you start adding a super positive benefit, or when you start realizing why you need to get something done, that is what gets you to take something from maybe to I'm going to get it done. So I could have prevented this whole break that I took if I had attached some sense of urgency behind what I did and had a routine behind it. So what would I have done then? I would have set a time when I went to bed and when I woke up in the morning every single day. I would have had a schedule laid out for when the hours I would have had free and when hours I would have actually got work done. This way, when I took a break, it was a planned break and not something that I took, and I put some work off. Okay. The second thing is the urgency. Maybe I should have set a bet with a friend saying, if I don't get this done in the 2-week time period, then here's $500, right? Something that I don't want to do. Lick the floor, lick the streets outside, right? Something I don't want to do. Clean someone's toilet. That's disgusting. I would never want to do it, but if I had to do it, I had to do it, right? Something that you can be held accountable to so you actually get it done, right? Now, that will help you get to the next level, because if you can prevent yourself from being lazy and actually getting this stuff done, even when you don't want to, or even when you don't have to, that's how you excel past other people. And I want to take this channel to the next level. I want to help all of you become consistent so you can stop being frustrated. Stop getting that feeling of you're fed up and you can't get this done. I want to take you from there to making you feel like you can achieve any of your goals that you want to achieve. All right. I want you to be able to transform your life. So consider subscribing for videos twice a week and turning on the notification bell so you never miss a live video like this or a video I post. Okay. And I will help you do just that from the things that I've learned my entire life. So remember that if you want to transform your life, show up no matter what. I will catch you all in the next one. Have a blessed evening, everyone.